Okay guys, good day. I am Markil Yolanda. For today's video, we will going to discuss the intact buoyancy and how ship's stability will be affected when it's breached. Okay, what is intact buoyancy or intact buoyancy and its role in ship stability? Intact buoyancy refers to a total volume of a ship above the waterline. It includes the waterline spaces that contribute to its ability to stay afloat and maintain stability. This includes spaces like cargo holds, ballast tanks, accommodation areas, and void spaces provided they are waterline and unbreached. Intact buoyancy determines the ship's ability to withstand external forces, for example, waves, wind, and load changes without compromising stability or submerging critical areas. How stability relies in intact buoyancy. For example, we have a picture. Reserve buoyancy. Intact buoyancy contributes to reserve buoyancy, which is the volume of the ship above the waterline that remains available to support flotation if the ship experiences increased displacement, for example, due to a increase. More reserve buoyancy, greater ability to recover from the heeling or trimming versus less reserves buoyancy, increased vulnerability of capsizing. We have number two, we have a also picture righting moment. Intact buoyancy influences the righting arm GZ and the ship's ability to return upright position after heeling. Breaches in the intact buoyancy reduce the ship's ability to generate righting moment and leading compromised stability. Number 3. Freeboard. Intact buoyancy directly affects the freeboard or distance between the waterline and the upper deck. A breach can reduce freeboard and increase the risk of submersion. Okay, what is effect of breach intact buoyancy? When intact buoyancy is breached, the watertight integrity of certain compartment is lost, leading to water ingress. This has a significant implication for stability. Okay, number 1, the loss of reserves buoyancy impact. Reduction of the ship ability to remain afloat. In extreme cases, the ship may sink if the ingress exceeds the remaining buoyant volume. Number 2, reduction of freeboard impact. A reduce of freeboard increases the risk of waves overtopping the deck. Further breaches or flooding may occur due to submerged opening or compromised deck areas. Number 3, shift of center gravity impact. Water ingress raises the center of the gravity G, reducing metacentric height or GM and stability. G moves above the metacenter M if the ship becomes unstable and capsize. Number 4, free surface effect impact. Flooded compartment create a surface effect where the shifting water amplifies rolling and reduces stability. The free surface reduces the ship effective GM, making it more susceptible to capsizing. Number 5, change in trim. The impact water ingress in a specific compartment causes the shape of the trim forward AFT or list of one side, affecting operational performance and safety. Number 6, progressive flooding impact. Loss of intact buoyancy in the compartment can lead to progressive flooding, and adjacent compartments are not watertight. Stability is compromised and the ship becomes unevenly weighted. We have the example of breach intact buoyancy. 1 is grounding. A hull breach below the waterline allows water to flood internal compartments, leading to loss of buoyancy and potential capsizing. Number 2 is collisions. Damage to the hull can compromise multiple compartments, reducing reserve buoyancy and stability of the ship. Number 3 is structural failures. Cracks of the fractures in the hull or the bulkheads can lead water ingress as the loss of the stability of the ship. We have the measures of mitigate the effects of breach and tuck buoyancy. Number 1, watertight bulkheads and compartments. Limit the spread of flooding to insulated areas. Number 2, maintain the ship's stability by containing the breach. Ballasting. Use the ballast tanks to counterbalance the effect of flooding. Adjust the trim and lace to restore stability of the ship. Damage control measures. Seal breaches using temporary repairs, example collision mats and plugs. Deploy pumps to remove the water from the flooded compartment. Monitoring system. Use onboard system to detect the access breaches quickly. Initiate countermeasures immediately to prevent escalation. Proper loading and practices. Ensure weight distribution optimizing to provide maximum stability to reserve buoyancy. Avoid overloading to maintain adequate freeboard.